Hey, it's Nay, and today I'm here to tell you about a story. When I was in Ibiza, and basically, it's just a story of, road safety, keeping safe on the roads, and, how, police are different in different countries. And just, yeah, there's quite a few, two kind of stories blended into one. So, yeah, I'll just start and say that basically I was in Ibiza, like I just said, with one of my friends, and we decided that we were gonna get a ped because we've been there a few times, and we wanted to be able to just get on the ped and go wherever we want kind of thing. So we got this ped, and then when you get it, you have to get a helmet, and you have to rent that out as well. You rent both of them out, and you can't get one without the other kind of thing. It's a legal requirement. You have to have it. So basically, we've rented the ped, rented the helmet, and then been rolling around doing whatever. And then we decided this one day that we were just gonna go and get pissed or whatever, and because it was the daytime and everybody else was rough or whatever. So we've gone to the beach on this ped, gone and got something to eat at Burger King, and then gone and got some stuff or whatever, and then just decided to go back to our villa, and then we've headed back to where the villa was, and we didn't have our helmets on because we just didn't, because it was fuck it, we'll just go out. We just did it out of impulse and just did it. We didn't think really, and we obviously got back on the ped on literally in San Antonio on the strip, and where the strip is, if you're going down one way, if someone comes the other way, you can't just in the UK you could just turn around in the road and come back straight away, but you couldn't. You have to go right to the top, go around the roundabout and come back round. So we've got on the ped, and then next minute we just seen these busy police coming down the other way. We were shit, we need to go quick. So we went as quick as we could, but they must have put the lights on and flew. So it was 1 minute and they were behind us. We were shit. So then they've got us in the car and we're right, you're having £100 fine, or €100 fine, recharging you on the spot. So we're fine, we were in the car. Then they just started driving with us for 45 minutes, driving around talking in this obviously in Spanish, and we were I wonder what they're actually saying, because they've already told us they're going to give us a fine, so what are they doing? Why are they just driving around with us? So we were a bit puzzled, but obviously it's the police, so you just sit there and shut up, you don't say anything. And even if we did, they probably wouldn't, well, they would have understood us, but I don't think it would have made any difference to the situation. So we just sat there obviously and chilled for about half an hour to 45 minutes while they just drove around. Went and spoke to some other police, and they were laughing. It was just what kind of thing, because we didn't understand what they were saying, so it was really weird. And then they just carried on talking, and then they took us back to our ped, dropped us off at the ped, and then charged us, made sure we paid them up front. We had to pay up front, gave them the €200, and then got back on our ped, drove back to the villa, and then put our helmets on, because he said if we catch you again or anything, do you know what I mean? So we've gone straight back to the villa, got our helmets, put them on. And then we've decided to go back out, because by this time it's 5 o'clock or whatever. So we decided to go out and go and get some tickets to this night, which was where the ticket tout is that we knew. It's on the end of this strip on San Antonio. So basically we're going back to the same place. So we're right, let's put our helmets on. Do you know what I mean? No mistake about that. So we put our helmets on, obviously, to get back down to there. And then we've been going around this roundabout, and then we were going dead fast, and we both went hit the floor and just came flying off. And because we were on a roundabout, we'd come off on the turn, and the peds just carried on, and the traffic that was waiting to come from that direction as we've been going that, they've just stopped. The peds gone flying in front of their traffic, so they couldn't go, and they just started beeping fuck at this point, and skidding on the floor. My arse is just rubbing on the floor. It's in utter pain. I've never been in that much pain before. My bare skin was just grinding up the tarmac. And when I stood up, because I was on the floor as it happened, and then when I stood up when everyone's been beeping, all my bum just felt I was pissing water out my bum, but it was just bleeding and all. Oh, it was horrible, honestly. And like when I've done it, obviously I've gone like skidding, but imagine if I'd have just hit my head on, because like when I was skidding, I was like sat down skidding on the floor kind of thing. But imagine if I'd gone to the side of it, I could have just like hit my head on the thing, and I would have been a goner. I'd have just been out of it. And like imagine if I didn't have my helmet on, which I'd just been given a fine to go and get. It's like, how weird is that? Like I just think it's like, I don't know, like something watching over or some weird shit like that. Because like, what's the odds of that? Like, do you know what I mean? The police tell you you've got to go and put your helmets on, you get fined for not having your helmet on, and then as soon as you put them on, you go and crash on a roundabout. It's like, oh my god, how weird is that? It's just like tempting fate or just something weird like that. A divine intervention, that's what it is. Like at the end of the day, if them police didn't tell us to do that, do you know what I mean? We could have been doing that without the helmets on, and then it would have been a lot worse. So yeah, divine intervention, whatever you want to call it, it's amazing, and it was a chance that I got, but you might not be as lucky. So like basically, the message that I'm bringing is always wear your helmet, like in any situation, no matter what you're on, even if it's a push bike, even if it's a scooter, if it's a ped or a full-blown sick motorbike, whatever. Just always wear a helmet. Like, don't forget, even if you're on holiday getting pissed, don't drink and drive ever, because it could affect your licence when you get back home as well. And yeah, just always keep your helmet on. And yeah, keep safe on the roads, and just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're always being sensible. Like, I never drink and drive ever, like, ever, because you just got to think about other people on the road. So yeah, today the message is wear your helmet and make sure you're being responsible in everything that you do, as much as you possibly can anyway, whilst having fun. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you take my advice on board, because you should do. And yeah, thanks for listening and watching. See you soon.